Hello and welcome to Midwich TV. I am Louis Robinson, and joining me in this video I have Paul Wilson from Epson, so we can talk all things Tech Expo and get you excited for this year's event. Before we dive into things though, Paul, do you want to introduce yourself, tell everyone who you are and what you do at Epson?
Of course. Morning, Louis. I'm Paul Wilson. I am a business manager with Epson UK, and I look after our professional range of projectors, so high brightness interchangeable products for B2B, but also our pro home cinema products for B2C.
Nice one, and let's get straight into it then. This year's event, what are you bringing?
Yep, so obviously Epson and Midwich have a great history together, great relationship, Midwich being our #1 distributor for projector products in the UK and Ireland, and of course Epson globally the #1 projector manufacturer. So we'll be on stand one as ever, all ties together in sync, and we'll have an array of our latest and greatest products from across the different ranges of business, high brightness and home cinema projection, showing off just using the products in many different ways, different kind of scenarios, how you can get the most out of the right products for the right scenario. And of course, a great opportunity to meet a lot of the team. We'll have a variety of sales, pre-sales, product, business management staff on hand throughout the event. So a great opportunity to make some connections, re-meet people that you know from before, but it's those new connections as well that are really good to make that introduction to Epson.
Cool, nice one. And super serious topic that we've been speaking to everyone about over the last few years, I'd say as well, but everyone's message seems to keep changing with it and it keeps evolving, which is good. Sustainability. What does that mean to Epson?
It means so many things. It's so broad now. It runs broad brush really through everything that Epson does, from manufacturing to logistics to usage of products. So it's obviously a hot topic for everyone. There's many things we could go into and talk about. But I think if you look at purely projection as an AV product, been around for many years, we've had a chance to really refine those products, improve the efficiency, and that's one of Epson's key pillars. We have precise, compact and efficient technologies. So efficiency can be ultimately the power consumption of the product, but it's also the materials that we use, and it's things like logistics. So if we can create a higher bright product using less power in a smaller chassis, then delivery from manufacturing through to end customer and repeat usage, things like rental customers, you're going to make savings throughout the lifetime of the product. So it's all those many elements throughout the product journey. And projection really is, despite challenges for other technologies, it's the go-to still for filling big spaces with big images and doing it affordably, but also with a sensible amount of power consumption. You know, there's other technologies now that can do similar things to projection, maybe not everything that we can do, but do use a lot of energy, output a lot of heat. You avoid that generally with projection. So new areas emerging like immersive experiences, projection remains the go-to technology.
Nice, and then let's take someone on a journey of projection, right? Can you tell us where it's come from and where we are at now? Absolutely,
yeah. I mean, projection for Epson started in 1989, so we've got well over 35 years of expertise now. And historically, that was pretty point and shoot, standard displays into classrooms, meeting rooms, etc. And while that still exists and is still an important part of what we do, it is the bigger spaces that have really taken over. So museums, galleries, experiences, gaming, on your high street in retail. This is where projection's now really coming into a kind of new era, powered by laser technology, higher resolutions, higher brightness outputs. There's so much more you can do with products, merge multiple units together, whether that's stacked or blended, project onto buildings. So it's a very creative world now. It's gone from something quite simple in many ways to something really inventive and really imaginative. And that's what's keeping projection very much alive as a core AV technology.
You mentioned expertise at the start of that, and that's something that everyone wants to leave a show with, right? You want to leave going, I learned something from that show, or I got something from that booth. What do you want people to take away from you this year?
I think for Epson, it's awareness of products are moving on. Again, we've said projection's been around a long time. It's easy to kind of walk past and go, projectors again. But we've always got something new to show. So we've got higher resolution products this year. We're trying to educate people about the benefits of ALR screen technology as well when combined with projection. So again, I always say it's the right product for the right scenario. We've got huge ranges of products for classrooms, for big spaces, for home cinema. And it's trying to introduce people to what we can offer for all those different spaces, helping to identify the right product each time, because it can be a little overwhelming, can be confusing. With projection, there's this mystery of a product that sits over here and an image that sits over here and what goes on in between. And that's where we can step in. If people can provide us a basic introduction to their project, we can provide the expertise to specify the right projector, the right lenses, and that can still be a more simple display, but it can be these kind of edge blended, great big immersive type spaces where we've then got the pre-sales expertise and you can meet that team again at the show. And that team can really help to step in and really help design those projects as well. So it's making those connections, it's finding out where projection can be used, and then we'll work together over the following weeks and months to deliver on those projects, hopefully.
Cool, nice. And what would you say is your biggest space of 2024? Where do you see your products that has progressed the most or have had the most impact?
Yeah, again, I will keep coming back to it, but immersive experiences is such a hot topic. You see it on the front cover of all the kind of AV magazines at the minute. New experiences can be on a very grand scale, and some of those got 400 or 500 projectors in, or it could be something a little bit smaller on the high street, some of these immersive type shared gaming experiences that we see. And that's where with our EBPQ series, 4K projectors, people are getting up close to content, big images, you want that higher resolution. I think that's where we've seen big growth from the launch of those new products just a few months ago, and that's one of the products we'll have showcased at Tech Expo this year.
Nice one, mate. Well, I could sit here and chat all day. Obviously.
Yeah, it'll be a good thing to do.
But I'm sure we have to keep the video short and sweet. And
Alrighty.
I don't want to give away too much, right?
No, exactly. We're still working on all the plans and we'll look to show off the products in the best way on the day.
Nice one, mate. Well, pleasure to have you, Paul.
Great to be here. Cheers, Louis.
Come on down to Royal Ascot on the 23rd and the 24th of October. Join us for Tech Expo and come and experience all of our great partners. Epson, front line and centre, #1 as you walk in the building, as you heard. It's going to be really exciting. Come down and join us. I'm Louis. This is Midwich TV. I'll see you at the event.
See you soon.